Have you ever wondered what different teams in F1 mean? You're gonna find out in this video. So first up, we have a thing called a flat spot. That's when there's an uneven surface in the tire. That usually happens when a driver locks up his front wheel and he shaves off a piece of his tire, and which does make it difficult to turn. So next up we have marbles, and that's when a tire basically wears off and the rubber that comes off the tire goes usually to the side of the track or to where the racing line isn't. And this was especially a huge problem at Zandvoort last weekend. So next up we have a backmark, and that's someone like a Nicholas Tiffy, Mazepin and Schumacher. Those guys are usually at the back of the grid, like from P15 or usually from P18 to P20. That's a backmarker. So next up we have clean and dirty air. That's when another driver slipstream behind another driver and all those bad fumes and the horrible air comes on to them. That's really horrible for these drivers. Keep in mind, these cars have so much downforce that it really impacts them hugely. They want to improve this with the new 2022 cars, which I already made a video about, and I will link it down below. So next up we have DRS. That's where the driver opens up his rear wing to get about a 12 to 16 mile extra speed on another driver. This happens on DRS zones, as usually 2 on an F1 track. So next up we have box. That's basically just a word or a fancy word in F1 which means a pit stop, and the team that does this the best is Red Bull Racing. Next up we have ERS. That's when a driver brakes and tries to recover from the energy that is lost, and that can be used later in the race as additional